Well, change is something that is happening all the time. So what is interesting is how things change. Because the way that I think, the way that I speak, the way that I act is affecting that change. And I want people to be happy, to be free, not to suffer. So I learn ways to think and to speak and to act that create more happiness and less suffering. And I think whenever, as human beings, we fall prey to desire, to want more things, then there is an effect to that desire, that kind of craving. And especially in these past 100 or 150 years, we've deeply wanted to solve problems of malnutrition, of lack of sanitation, poverty. And so we've done it as best we could. Our desire to eradicate these problems in humanity have brought about industrialization, the use of ancient sunlight as fuel with petroleum and coal. And that has had an effect, because all things have an effect. So out of this desire to do good, which had within it the seed of discontentment, not being happy with what is here right now, we've brought this ancient sunlight up back into the light, and so all this carbon dioxide that has been held in the earth, in the crust of the earth for millions of years, is now coming back out into the atmosphere. So we know that when Earth first formed on life, as far as we can tell, there was much less oxygen in the atmosphere, much more carbon dioxide. So there's something ironic in that now, with so much life on the Earth, we are actually reversing the process. I think it's that we need to learn how to be happy with what we have, with how things are right now, and look deeply into this collective craving for more. That is requiring such an input of energy. That is requiring us to burn fuels to release this energy of ancient sunlight. That is where we need deep looking. And many people, we are all doing this deep looking now. We are finding ways to use the sunlight in the here and the now to provide what we need. But I think it needs to go deeper into looking into what we really need. Because when we get in touch with what we really need, then we see we already have it.
And what is what we need?
We need to be happy and free. We need to be happy and free. We need to, because when I am happy and free, and my brother is happy and free, then there's no conflict. There's no problem. There's enough. There's already enough. I think if we look into the food that we have on earth, if we look into ways of moving around, that we can live on this paradise happy and free, still being able to go where we like, still having enough to eat, and not cause this suffering.